Woo, woo, woo. Scrubbed Out has put on such a good event for us. A young man as far as TOs come, but he has put in some great work. The car on stage, the planes in the venue, the players, the fans, everyone has come out to show support for such a phenomenal event as him and Wes and production Jeff have put on a great event, and are really putting in the work for the arena.
Absolutely. Getting into our grand finals match, from your winner's side, we have JeJaJeJa, and loser's side making an incredible run. And a run it has been from so far deep in the bracket.
Yeah, I think that's like 10 sets for Wildz now.
Crazy, crazy run comeback here to get to the grand finals. Wildz is not going to give this one up easily. It's been up there the entire time, and JeJaJeJa might have some cold hands right here getting back on the stage.
Yeah, JeJa might be cold, and Wildz hotter than ever. 2 extremely fast-paced sets. He's going to come out swinging. Yeah,
possibly fatigued, though, having to play so many different players and adapt so quickly. It's really just going to be on JeJaJeJa to, again, as usual, slow the pace of the game down and force Wildz to figure out what to do next. Wildz is having no issues doing that, though, and takes the first stock.
Yeah, that's one thing. Coming out too hot can get you bit against JeJa pretty often. JeJa's good at reversing that momentum and kind of sticking it back in your face. But Wildz already off to a hot start. It is up to JeJa to swing the momentum here.
Yeah, getting the Rage Drive grab is kind of difficult against a crouching Kirby, for sure.
Yeah,
but if you can get it, that's going to be some massive damage you kind of need. But unfortunate. Was that just the fear talking? Wildz SDs?
It might have been a footstool on the side of JeJa. I wasn't sure. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And now off stage, it's JeJa tasked with the question of how do you make it back? He answers, though. Gets back to center stage, and there's the conversion I was talking about. Late hit dash attack into whatever your head desires.
Yep. Not quite able to connect it, and Wildz is going to remain on stage. However, the percentage is fully evened up after that down throw.
Yeah, JeJa is going to be really good at utilizing the spacing that Kazuya sometimes struggles with. He does that against characters much less vertically challenged than Kazuya is. Kazuya cannot swing low.
Yeah. Sweet Chariot. Looking for this Rage Drive again. I mean, it's so hard to find it to the point where it's almost not even worth like fishing for unless you can get a really nice opening. Or maybe you get it on a falling Kirby.
That dash attack does a solid job of getting Wildz off stage, but he makes it back to ledge. The down air doesn't do it. That's going to be a regrab, but he's not punished for it. They're both swinging off stage, and Wildz comes out on top.
Off the top, they kill off after all of that. Off the side of the stage, so low to the bottom of the blast zone. It's a kill off the top.
Because of course it is. Nothing can happen in the way we expect it to. JeJa with a forward air to take the stock. A bit of a deficit here, but again, it is a game of openings. The Nair doesn't do it. JeJa going for a neutral B, but Wildz sees through JeJa's disguise and swings right through.
Oh my goodness, look at these combos. So strong, doesn't matter where you DI, JeJa is ready to follow.
JeJa's so good at following down every single hit. So potent, so threatening. Wildz out of disadvantage though. Just can't land. The up tilts are so consistent for JeJa. Going way low.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
A little bit harder to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Wildz with a miscue off stage.
That ain't a footstool.
Yeah, definitely not.
Rough one right there, but this is kind of how we saw the last set go too. Wildz had a kind of a rough game one, a couple of SDs or just missed inputs that caused some terror essentially, and some quick loss. But the comeback is always greater than the setback.
Yeah, if you're Wildz right now, you got to keep looking forward. Don't focus on what just happened. There's a reason the windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror. You don't want to look at what's behind you. You want to keep moving forward.
We've got so many.
We do. So many. And now
FD is what's left open. And I think it's the right choice, I think, from JeJa to leave this one open because you get free frame traps. And that's fantastic on a character like Kazuya that already has trouble landing. However, you don't really have like the greatest fall speed, at least in comparison to Kazuya. So you have to make the right choice every time on the frame trap, or at least the right follow.
Yeah, and Kirby a shifty little fella. Kazuya isn't going to be getting the longest combos anyways, so the FD pick is solid from JeJa. Kazuya can't really make the most of it as he typically can. Electric in the Nair. Does he make it back? Yeah, he does.
Able to make it all the way back there. The safe position is his.
And he capitalized. The down air doesn't do it. Just barely misses that 2-frame again. Wildz has been a little bit lucky 2 times in a row.
On the falling Kirby. That's exactly when you can hit it, is when the Kirby is falling off of an aerial because, you get the armor, or just falling in general. But, man, JeJa not afraid to just throw out an up smash there to even up the stocks.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience if you're Wildz. When JeJa is glued to the ground like that, you can't just swing. I know you want to, you have to wait.
Expected to roll in, but no sane Kirby is rolling in there.
That's what I'm saying. That triple electric that's so effective in neutral against most other characters, Kirby and JeJaJeJa specifically are going to punish you for it pretty potently.
I like the stone going to ledge there. You don't want to get upbeat because if you try to fall on him, that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah,
Wildz has definitely proven that up B is a very large threat. Now off stage, JeJaJeJa looking to reset this. Ooh. That down B would have killed off top, by the way, if Wildz got a little bit lackadaisical.
I did believe that. JeJaJeJa's got to find his way back, and of course the stone is going to be a good option.
Whoa.
Wildz going really deep. That's going to be difficult.
I can't believe that.
Good tech.
Both these players have just barely missed such crucial edge guards.
So patient. How can you be so patient after that offstage gameplay? You both roll on the stage, JeJaJeJa's waiting for you, and you still have the patience to hold shield.
Right, play it super slow. It works out. Down smash.
Traded back again.
Us, yet again, a very even last stock. JeJaJeJa was just able to come out on top of it in game 1. Wildz looking to bring it back. Don't forget the loser's run that Wildz has had to make to be here. The threat of losing a set has never put him back.
Fair. How are you going to land if you're Wildz here?
He goes high, and it works out again. JeJaJeJa just misses the down air. Wildz lives to fight another day, and fight he will. Nair to the ground.
Big opening.
Couple of big kicks indeed, and an up B, not quite going to do it. Barely surviving as JeJaJeJa. I can't believe Kirby's light body was able to stay alive.
Yeah, next selection when Godfist kills here. And that, perfect DI from JeJaJeJa, but still not able to live.
Narrowly takes the stock. Again,
incredible.
Let's not forget, I alluded to this earlier, but Wildz lost in pools today, right? He lost that set so long ago. I want to say he's on set 10 or 11 or 12 or something like that. Kevin's going to check for me. Thank you for that. But Wildz has been in bracket playing high-pressure sets all day. What's one more?
What's one more, indeed? What do you think is going to happen in this next game? Are we going to see a stage difference, stage selection difference?
I did like that stage for both players. This is one of those matchups where I think the way that Kirby is kind of mitigates the advantages that Kazuya gets from a stage like FD, so we are going to go right back to it.
Yep.
And it's going to be a matter for JeJaJeJa of mixing up that vertical game that we were seeing. Can he go low? Can he go high? That's what's been so potent, and that's what's worked against Wildz. Now off stage, chasing with the back air.
That is, so far, it's an 11-win streak from losers.
Yeah.
He went to losers. He's won 11 games to this point, and will have to win 2 more to take the entire tournament.
Wildz not at all scared of that prospect. He's a gamer. He can play all day. He can play all night. As we play into the night right now, the back air on shield. Wildz stays patient. The patience after so much playing. He tries to get an up B out of the neutral B, which I love. Kirby with the projectile is always annoying.
It gives, that's very interesting. It gives JeJaJeJa another option to stall off stage, which is fantastic because Kirby doesn't really have a lot of offstage stalling options besides jump, but this actually stalls your aerial momentum, so it's not a bad choice, especially if you don't think you're going to be utilizing inhale very often. However, you might need to, or you might not. A down air is going to take the stock back.
Yeah, JeJaJeJa has whiffed on a few of those down airs. Comes clutch in a great spot, able to even up this game 3 here. Gets under 1 hit, but 2, not enough. The electric in the back air is going to take it. Wildz off to a great lead. Can JeJaJeJa capitalize? He hasn't really been able to take these early stocks like we've seen. JeJaJeJa typically pretty good at catching these gimps, maybe a neutral B into a footstool or something like that. Wildz been very good at playing around it.
Just get an up air chain right there. Gets a lot of damage on the Wildz, but you need the stock. Oh, that's a great jab block, but from across the stage, that smash is not going to kill. The stone will, however. Rage Drive is not going to be able to be used, and JeJaJeJa made this a lot closer than it once was.
Locks him with the jab and sets him free with the down B. Wildz loses that stock with the Nairs, only catches 1. This could be a reversal here. JeJaJeJa not able to connect with it.
Crouches the next electric when Godfist gets the down tilt, up tilt combos, up air, trying to keep this game live. And Wildz is able to make it back to stage. All he needed was 1 electric when Godfist, and the up B is going to take it. Wildz takes game 3. It's 2-1, and a reset is on the horizon.
Man, Wildz just has the hot hand right here. I don't have the words to describe the momentum that he possesses in his hands. He is moving differently. He's taking strong sets. He's moving. He's connecting when it matters most. You know, sometimes it's back and forth. Sometimes he slips, but when the cards are, when the deck is really stacked against him, Wildz has capitalized just about every time.
We're sending it back to FD here, and I mean, I get that both characters have some advantage from coming here, but Wildz is really utilizing it effectively.
Yeah, JeJaJeJa saying, you know what, run it back. Run it back. It wasn't the stage, it was me. I can do it. JeJaJeJa standing his ground, planting his flag, but Wildz tearing it right out of the ground, sending him off stage so quickly, and already threatening to take this stock and bring it to a reset.
Good spot dodge, but you just run back the down tilt, and suddenly JeJaJeJa's got all of the stage position in the world. Not able to find a quick opening here. He's just throwing out moves, but Wildz just can't find the hit.
How do you land? He can't find the hit. He can't find the ground either. Another back air. Wildz expending his resources pretty early. The high recoveries have been working out phenomenally, and it works out yet again. The down air doesn't do it.
Yeah, waiting for JeJaJeJa to jump before using the rage drive. Doesn't even need it. Catches the dash attack, which is why, even though that move is the best move in the game, can still be punished.
Catching that on the shield reversal, too, is not easy.
No.
That's pretty good anticipation from Wildz. Tries to rip that stock away.
He wanted it. He wanted it. JeJaJaJa's in the air, and of course he looks for rage drive grab there, but not able to get the heavy door.
Yeah, how good would that have felt as Wildz? Just to take this to a reset just like that. Take the stock away at 30%. Move it on quickly.
Nice. A little sour there, but still does the job.
Yeah, the Dragon Uppercut puts on damage. Working from advantage now. JeJaJeJa gets under the electric, but not the up smash. It takes off top the star KO. So deceptive.
That looks so weak. I can't believe that it kills. Yeah. Wildz is up to 3 stocks to 1. I mean, possibly about to lose this last stock right here. Stalling off stage as long as he can, but the down air is going to kill. JeJaJeJa, it's still an uphill battle, but taking 1 is the start. Yeah, JeJaJeJa has been finding a little bit more consistency with edge guards, but not at low percents. He's getting these off-stage kills at like 150. So at that point, it's not really the momentum swing that it usually is. Looking for this blender combo, looking like Falco right now. Boom. Oh my god, another up tilt reversal hits. And rage drive's online, but how do you even utilize it? You got to get back to stage and find an opening before you lose the stock. 130, Wildz dips low. Ooh. Scaring me a little bit there, Wildz. Now at 39, JeJaJeJa has brought this game all the way back. It's a very manageable deficit for him now. Yes, but like you once said to me, this is not a game of damage, it's a game of openings for Wildz. Yeah, it needs about 1 or 2 more to finish this game. The back air gonna connect. Oh. And now I would say both of them are a similar amount of openings away from winning. It's just JeJaJeJa's are so much harder to come across. That's very true. Wildz just has to throw out Electric Wing God Fist until 1 hits or until JeJaJeJa tries to trade with 1. But Wildz is looking for the combo opener. Got to land on the stage, though. That's not the best place to be. Yeah, I love the up air on a disadvantage. Yeah, I can't land. And the up B in the scramble. Wildz is going to force the reset. Game 4, and that is his 12th set win now. Wildz refuses to let up. 12 set wins and looking for a 13th. They're doing rock, paper, scissors right now to see stage selection. And Wildz wants to run this back as a 3-0 if possible. We know that he keeps these games fast. If he has to go to a game 5, he will, but the momentum is definitely in his favor. Wildz might just win 1 set for every year he's been alive today. he might just do that. He's won so many at this point. The composure is just unmatched. The ability to stay and do this for so long, it's caught people off guard all day. It's insane, and he's keeping his game plan so like flowcharty for himself, and then throwing in little mix-up options where necessary to get some stock confirms or like get a good edge guard here and there. And in that way, it's not as fatiguing as maybe it could be if you felt like you had to make decisions constantly or you had to adapt to every game plan. But really, the onus is on JeJaJeJa to adapt. Yeah, it's just been like shockingly shredding neutral with a dash attack or sprinting off stage randomly with the neutral air. When JeJaJeJa least expects it, that's been getting Wildz so much mileage, but now a double dip with a down air, make it 3 off stage. Makes it all the way back. He kept jump. Are you kidding? He held jump the whole time. This guy is diamond hands. Composure, composure, composure. I'll say it again. Say it once for every time JeJaJeJa hit a down air just now. Tries to land with the rage drive. 23% on JeJaJeJa. Nice. Wildz is going to rack that up super quickly. 76 in 2 moves. That was very nice. I like that weak air into the rage drive here. And yes, it is evened up damage, but even on JeJaJa's side, it is a game of openings. And any 1 opening for JeJaJaJa I think will kill here. And he's looking for a catching on the landing, but jumps himself. Finds the dash attack, kill confirm, because that move does everything. Yeah, Wildz tries to go for one of those flowchart breakers that we were talking about earlier, but JeJaJaJa was wise to it this time. Catches a nice stock off of him, but now off stage. JeJaJaJa hasn't made the most there.
but he still puts Wildz at disadvantage, and he doesn't care. He's just going to swing out of it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is even right back up, and that's not where JeJa wants to be. JeJa wants a full stock lead if possible.
Yeah, anything less than a full stock lead feels inadequate against Kazuya. Wildz has been able to rip stocks away so quickly.
So nice. What a great follow. I love that fair one into F smash. That was such a great opening that you definitely needed. But getting back to stage and now having to deal with Rage Drive, you can barely go in the air anymore.
Dash attack just barely escaping Wild's punish, but can JeJa escape the rest of it? Gets a grab, he does exactly that. The down throw to set up into a ledge guard. What does JeJa have for us? He waits, the falling fair doesn't connect, and Wildz is gonna punish him for it. He finds himself with a lead here in game 1 of the reset.
Gonna look for a quick opening here, trying to follow all of the roles, all of the options that Wildz is choosing defensively, and just can't quite find the openings that he needs off of it.
Up smash adds on some extra damage, 54% now on JeJa. He's on his last stock and brings Wildz right down there with him. 54% stuck here at the ledge, looking for some offstage shenanigans perhaps. He catches a grab. He's gotten a lot of mileage off these up tilts. That could be a down air. It's going to be up airs. Evens up the percentage.
A lot of percentage there, but...
Oh, the trip!
Oh my goodness, the trip actually responded so quickly to the trip, and he gets that kill confirmed, taking game 1 of the reset.
No way. The trip comes out of nowhere. I think he connected with down tilt at like 85%.
Wow.
The F smash just takes the stock out of Wild's hands. And now JeJa going to take game 1 of the reset, but Wildz has proven he's more than capable of adapting.
Yeah, that was a big momentum stuffer for sure, especially off of like a 3-game win streak into the reset, but it's just a new set, and this is how the first set went. So I fully expect Wildz to do exactly what he just did, take a deep breath or two, and then come into this next game prepared to implement the same game plan, but make better defensive decisions.
Yeah, the defensive decisions are really what got him burnt there. JeJa was able to find so many long strings. It is just about not giving him that opening. Both these characters get their money's worth off of every single neutral win. Shield there. Off stage already. The down tilt and the down air. A connection that can sometimes work out in his favor, but there's the first neutral B off stage of the set. We haven't seen much of it. The up B not going to punish and take the stock from it. And Wildz even finding a reversal. JeJa makes it back to ledge, another neutral B. He gets the footstool this time. Down air is going to clean up the stock.
Yeah, that was great. He's looking for the footstool both times, and that's a great cheese option that I don't think Wildz is going to fall for. But now what he has done is instilled the fear of God into Wildz when you're anywhere from an inch close to the edge or further.
Yeah. And already with the lead, doing exactly what we just saw is going to be even easier because trading is much easier than staying alive. So now JeJa gets his way back to the ledge, trying to do the same thing. Wildz just gets F-tilted though. He is happy with that because that's going to be the punish he's rewarded with.
Gonna find a good ledge trap here though. Wants to close out the stock as early as possible, not for the sake of it, making a big difference in the game, but for the momentum.
Yeah, and JeJa opting to totally slow down the pace of the game. Wildz was doing such a good job approaching and forcing JeJa into situations earlier on. But now JeJa just sitting at ledge, it's worked out for him, saying, I have the lead, it's up to you to find a way to approach me.
And he does find an approach there, just catches the neutral.
That's a pretty good way to do it.
Neutral get up the most milquetoast option, and Wildz is prepared for it, but the shield break is huge!
He broke the shield?
Oh my, and the hammer spin's gonna take that. Wow, that was massive. What a shield break setup. I mean, that's Kirby specialization.
Such a quick swing of momentum here for JeJa. He takes a whole stock lead. Wildz, obviously not the most difficult pass to take away a stock as Kazuya, but when JeJa is having consistency at ledge like this, he's really good at finding a spot that you can't touch him in and never leaving it.
Look at Wildz, just waiting for the option. Also afraid of the inhale, rightfully so, picking his options correctly, but now it's terrible for him because he has to pick the right defensive and offensive options now because of how much JeJa has adapted this game.
Yeah, now Wildz barely clinging to life. Maybe take an early Nair stock. I haven't seen Wildz going off stage as much as he was doing earlier in the set. Maybe trying to condition JeJa into feeling safe below the ledge. F-smash, barely going to miss. Wildz still forced into a tech situation. The grab, he's stuck above JeJa. That's such a scary spot to be, but he reverses pretty quickly.
Finds the grab. Jab wanted to grab has been big for JeJa, finding some of these advantage openings.
Yeah, That's what's given him a lot of his long combos and long strings. Now 170% onto Wildz, who's off stage. Still very much in the cards. You never know what Kazuya can do, but it's going to take a Herculean effort to break through. JeJa's defensive habits can't do so in this game. JeJa goes up 2-0 in the reset. Wildz faces his tournament game. He's got to look for a different strategy here.
Yeah, it's a fantastic adaptation from JeJa. He got the set reset and just told himself, I've got to do something differently. And so much differently has been happening.
Oh, yeah.
The pacing has been entirely different. All the options have been different, too. And so Wildz can't just come into this saying, I'm going to go with my flowcharty game plan.
Yeah.
He now has to worry about what offensive options he's choosing when he's close to the edge. He's now having to worry about what defensive options he's choosing when he's on edge or when he's trying to land from like center stage. Everything is now a thought, and everything is now a new motion that he's got to input himself, and that's not something that is going to be, intuitive to do when your game plan has been working for set after set after set.
Yeah, and part of that's exactly why it's going to be so unintuitive, is because so many players have let Wildz play at his own speed, and now JeJa is saying, you know what, now it's my turn. You're going to have to play at my pace, and Wildz is not at all used to that with how quickly the sets have been going. The neutral B into the footstool, into the down air. Whoa! Wildz makes it all the way back. I can't believe the verticality on that recovery.
That is wild. And it's a great option that JeJa is choosing to use every time that it's available now, because there's no response. There's no, difficult punish that you're going to have to worry about.
Yeah, what you may call cheese, JeJa calls bread and butter. That neutral B into footstool in the down air is something that he can find so consistently. I wouldn't even call it cheese anymore.
Good nair right there. Catches the late part of the air dodge. Oh, not able to make it back to stage. Following the air dodge, and that's the frame traps that FD was made for, but that's the frame traps that JeJa was ready for.
It's a phenomenal sequence there for JeJa, and Wildz is just kind of letting JeJa float around. He's not pressuring at the ledge very much. He just breaks through that zone. He doesn't have to pressure. He waits until JeJa feels safe. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Down smash punishes handsomely.
Yeah, but look at this. When JeJa gets in disadvantage, just fully changes the pace of how he's playing. So Wildz is throwing out a move expecting one pacing, and JeJa is ready for another.
Ooh, down air. Catches him through that move. JeJa is breaking through with these down tilts. They're so hard for Wildz to deal with. He has to land with some aerial, and JeJa is going to catch the shield every time. Up tilts into down airs, into down smash. Now way off stage is Wildz. Does he have the distance to make it back? Yes, he does, but he's met by a back air.
This is possibly tournament stock for Wildz right here if he can't find a good opening. Yes, it is a game of openings and not a game of damage, but Wildz is finding a lot more difficulty finding the necessary openings. All of these Electric Wing Godfists are DI'd so well that it's impossible for him to find an opening, and that footstool almost just took the tournament.
Almost took the tournament indeed. The up B, Wildz not trying to let it happen so early. The neutral B could have been disaster, but he stays alive. Up smash would have been the stock. Doesn't connect though, and now JeJa forcing him into the corner. Wildz breaks through.
Wildz is swinging because that's all he has right now. He can't go for the classic setups he's been going for, and it only works for so long. JeJa's found the big opening.
Offstage has finally turned in JeJa's favor. Wildz with a great reversal. Back air is going to take it. On his tournament stock is Wildz. He's clinging for life. JeJa, every offstage interaction has been so volatile, so scary for Wildz. He finds another opening though, 51%. Stuck in the corner now is JeJa. Wildz tries to land and catch the shield. Doesn't work out though, and another
the
shield break.
Oh, that's going to be the death
way to
of the stream and the death of the game. JeJa takes a shield break home along with the first place trophy. Your Afterburner 2024 champion.
First he breaks your shield, then he breaks your setup.
He may be out of state, but he's always in his element. He's like the Avatar.
Hey, I like that.
Yo, JeJa, can I get you up to the stage real quick?
Like that. And now you can see scrubbed out. We are going to have an interview with the champion in front of this beautiful vehicle that we got. They're going to get in the whip.
Vehicle.
They're going to hop in the whip. Let's send it to them.
In the vehicle.
I just heard a horn.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait, please send this to me.
Scream died right there. So good.
All right, we'll just look at him. Yo. We got JeJaJeJa here, the winner of Afterburner 2024. Give it up one more time. Let's go. How are you feeling after that? It's been a long day.
I'm very tired. I have 2 hours of sleep, no caffeine, and I want to collapse.
Let's go.
And I have 6 homework assignments.
Hey, good stuff today. How are you feeling about that set? And
I think that set was actually really fun. My roommate Rensuo, I want to thank him real quick because he's a Kazuya main and he told me everything.
shout out to Rensuo. Yeah.
I love Rensuo. Great roommate.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Afterburner. That will be it.
One last thing. Thanks to all the friends from back home in Oregon. Love you guys. Miss ya. I'll see you in the summer.
I'm going to close off as well. Thank you to everyone at Odyssey Esports and all of our volunteers that made this possible, all of our sponsors, every single competitor today. You guys are amazing. Thank you.